aggressive they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break. So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And how about as a group, 80%. On the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Paul passes to Bassey. Kicks it out to Johnson, to the middle. Here's Bassey, defended by Hart, and that one's good, Bassey.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Down low, Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Paul looking around. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's his bread and butter. Getting downhill, attacking. What a great mindset.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
To the inside. Towns with the steal. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Paul against Hart. 9 feet out. 6 to shoot. The shot misses. Good D by Anunoby. A moment for an injury report. And now an update on Victor Wembanyama from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Evan?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Basket counts. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And easy to appreciate Paul. The way he handles the ball is remarkable.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Plenty of space. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. Bridges with some nice defense.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
New York ball.
And so here is New York, 8-point game. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Brunson against Paul. Got 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 10. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Passy, the pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Anunoby, here we go.
Fits apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time. With some Gatorade, plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The shot's good from Paul.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Paul.
And how can you stop that? Paul is just talented at finding ways to bury difficult shots.
Lets it go from the wing. Anunoby finds Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 41.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Brunson. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges outside. And the Knicks miss again.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the... three-point shot. Brunson's got 44.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguardable.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And Paul gets it to go in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. They get it again. Towns kicks to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 13. And it's blocked by Brunson. And he's able to get it back. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges against Vassell. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's Wembenyama. Yes, that goes in. Wembenyama's got 24 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
On the wing, Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Towns. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Runs in the pass to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Releases. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Champagny. Here's Castle. And it's off from three-point range. Towns down low. Covered by Vassell. Towns with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch.
2 minutes
Even better
in the
finish.
first half. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Anunoby. Passes it to Brunson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch later. Brunson's got 46 points.
66.
Brunson against Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think he's
not in any way.
Bridges with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Paul passes to Champagny. Vassell against Anunoby. And the basket by Vassell.
Champagny.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Brunson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Brunson against Paul. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Paul. 13 points in the game. Hart with it, and Brunson has it in the corner. 2 on the clock, and the layup is good. Brunson's got 48.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagny at the power forward.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
On deep, Brunson. New York with a new 14. And Anunoby stays with it. And the Knicks lead by 19.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A shot by Champagny, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart, no good. Pass to Champagny. Kicks it out to Paul. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Knicks leading by 17. Anunoby left side. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Spurs trail by 19. Paul outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 17 now.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach, but we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Here's Brunson. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Paul, and he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
Here's Brunson, drives to the hoop, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Brunson, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. Paul outside, fires away from outside, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. At the Hart. Bridges inside. Wembanyama on him. Here's Brunson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Here's Wembanyama, and the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 32 points in the game.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
84.
Ball right side, stolen by Brunson, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Second team.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Over Wembanyama. Bridges misses. Spurs trail by 20. And there's the pass to Champagnie. Here's Castle. Defended by Towns. Vassell outside. Wembanyama passes to Paul. They grabbed their own miss. A shot off that time. New York leading. By 20. And here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half.
106-84.
Here's Castle. He has 6. Passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Defended by Bridges. Back to Wembanyama. From the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Out to Brunson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. That's a 2 from Paul. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Pass to Hart. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Castle. Good D by Anunoby. Here's New York. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Knocked away. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Champagnie. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stripped away. And here's the fast break. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Vassell outside. Right wing. The pass to Wembanyama. Count it. Good. 34 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
It's good. And that's 13 points for Devin Vassell.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Brunson against Paul. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Towns. And it's good for two.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Brunson. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Ball finds Vassell. Down low. From 6 feet. The shot's good from Paul.
Assisted by
Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is why fans show up. Paul is putting on a show.
Hart, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
On the wing, Bridges. He has 7.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fifth
That
personal
one is
foul.
on Town.
Second
One
team
thing
foul.
this team loves about Castle, his feel
Castle
for the game, knows
at
how
the
to draw
line.
contact.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Towns. Castle. And the free ball is good. Castle's got 9.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wembanyama.
And there are
First
subtleties
personal foul.
to Big Cat's
15
approach.
foul.
Nice pump fake that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line.
And guys, you might
2 shots.
remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Anunoby. Hart kicks to Towns. Back to Hart from past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Back to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. To the wing right side. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Towns, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Spurs have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Tucker at the line. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wembanyama. Bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 40 points. Paul against Brunson. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Out of bounds. Spurs ball.
And so it's the New York Knicks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter.
35. The Spurs.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Put your hand.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Bridges. P.J. Tucker is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Paul against Brunson. The shot's good. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Here's Tucker, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Bridges against Paul, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in.
Fourth
now
personal foul.
to the line.
First team foul. Mikael Bridges.
And that one falls for Bridges. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Hangs in the air, and the rejection by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock, and there it is for him. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
San Antonio ball.
Wembanyama with it. He's against Tucker to the right side. Spurs passing it around. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Deflects the pass. New York shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Wembanyama looking it over. And that one is good. Wembanyama has got 42 in the game.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Vassell.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And the basket is good.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Brunson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Anunoby. Bridges finds Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
4 on the clock, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And here are the Knicks now. Shot clock at 2. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Mikael Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Brunson missing. And San Antonio shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Clark, that's good.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
113.
Here's Wembanyama. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson kicks to Hart. Brunson draws the double. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Will it go? And it's laid in by Vassell. Vassell's got 19 points.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than the hold back.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Tucker. It's Hart on the wing. And here's Brunson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Knicks lead a lot, 117.
Here's Paul. Here's Castle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Brunson. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Champagny passes to Paul. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Anunoby. Vassell grabs the board. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Paul is doubled. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Wembanyama's got 44.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
And Tucker slams it in.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Paul kicks to Vassell. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Second chance shot deflected by Tucker. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Brunson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Paul. Wembanyama, right side. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Count it. Paul's got 31.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound, San Antonio. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to Paul for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Brunson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Anunoby against Paul. And it's good, 2 points. Paul's got 36.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges finds Tucker. New York moving it around. And here is Anunoby. Out to Bridges. And taken away by Paul. In transition, here come the Spurs. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 38 points.
This is where Paul can really hurt you. He relishes getting out in the open floor, and you can see why. Yeah, easy call.
Chris Paul, 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama has got 46 points. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Brunson kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Now the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. The Spurs shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Paul with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Brunson against Paul. Here's the floater. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Back to Vassell. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
The kick out to Anunoby. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Brunson against Paul. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Wembanyama. So it's New York again turning it over. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Brunson missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Hart. Takes the three. Can't get it to fall. So no problem.